Just got up a second time after another probably 2 hours of going down after I took a painkiller. They drilling all into the hole inside my mouth, attacking the crown in my mouth, still abusing consistently over and over. And then you hear them still coaching, keep going, keep going, keep going, knowing that it's very dangerous for them to sabotage an open wound like this with all that pressure. That's what probably was about to cause the infection on the back of the tooth. All that, and they did the whole crown and the bottom left hand part of my mouth where there's nothing there. The dentist, so far decent gentleman, ELI, say Iranian and Jewish. So far, they they trying to violate his work because even if he's part of it, which I don't know if he was, it's so many people watching. Only a fool will really allow something because they career, anybody connected to him, hospitals, family name, everything becomes sabotaged with wickedness, civil rights, human rights, constitutional rights. If you go forward toward negativity, towards helping and putting injections and stuff inside of me. So for them to keep attacking it, like they said before, oh, he's scared of the Russians. Oh, he won't say nothing about the Russians. He's still doing business with the Russians. Oh, Putin got something on him. And when I left June from the hospital, when they seen the holes drilled in my mouth and they wanted to do crowns, and then I go back and they say, well, they can't do nothing. It's to the point why they keep on damaging and they giggling and laughing. You got a certain female voice you hear all night yelling, yo, why are y'all doing that to him? Like going all night, and they get a kick out of that. Yo, keep going, yo. And at the end of the day, you're not breaking me. All you do is you physically, you're adjusting, painful circumstances which either I adapt to or I fold away from. But this is torture. You know what torture is when they apply the pain, and then once you start to, start to rise back up from it, they apply it back. That's torture. This is torture tactic used on the worst of criminals, worst of terrorists, or worst of vengeful seekers. And you got all these government, military, law enforcement, intelligence, corrections, different aspects connected with this. So even if they was to say, well, a rogue element had got involved, too many been notified. You got Eric Adams' office that's on record since the Raheem Edwards execution, because I felt obligated now to bring somebody in after Old Timers Day, Raheem Edwards, candlelighting situation, things in Jersey, things in Baltimore. So after the Brooklyn situations kept happening, I feel an obligation to reach out and find a source, somebody that could approach this from from a more authoritative positioning than what's been going on with this abuse of power, or showing they lack of power, because the only people do this is cowards, people that's not used to nothing. You shouldn't be in a position you in to do this or allow this to be done to a person, because this endangers everybody by doing this. You showing other people, different countries they call home, this what you doing. So what's to stop them from torturing military families, civilians, vacationers, different things when they come from your country and go to other countries, when you watching them, this boy day in, day out, reaching out to every source he could think of, and other than the ones I tell don't defend me, you got other ones trying to turn a blind eye to it or help give a diagnosis of symptoms to justify what's carrying on. So at the end of the day, good morning. I just rolled over. I ain't get up. I don't know what the kitchen look like, what bathroom, but I'm gonna do the same sweeping, mopping, wash the dishes, wipe down the bathroom, sinks, toilets, and all that. The same rotation I do. I think they're giving out some free food today. I should go get that. And I'm getting into the blend of if I'm on the streets, and even in the cold, you could tell them to lock up, put them on the streets. That way, everything I speak, y'all can obtain it in public. Why they keep wanting me to focus on precincts, seeing cop uniforms, or Brooklyn or Brownsville or areas with blacks and Spanish while I'm being tortured, if we all are, we prove positive sure of my capabilities and what's been going on. We know it's no psychosis, no mania, no delusion, illusion, no right thing, no violent thoughts. It's a pattern here. You don't have to listen to a person's actions, even a person's habits, but a person's patterns, you do not mistake those. You pay close attention to those and don't let them get by you, because that'll come back to haunt you. Like I said, A-OK. Eric Adams got several more voice calls. I'm still being tortured.